If you looked into Michigan debt consolidation, you've probably noticed it's hard to get a straight answer. Everyone is selling something. So let's skip the pitch and talk about what actually matters. Hi, I'm Rob, a financial coach for more than 20 years. My goal is to break down how debt consolidation works so you can decide if it's the right move for you. A debt consolidation loan can be a smart way to simplify your payments with a lower interest rate, but it's not for everyone. So let me walk you through it step by step. If you're looking for credit card debt relief in Michigan, you're certainly not alone. And you're not the problem. The average person in your shoes is using 3 times more credit than the national average. Now, a lot of that goes back to job losses and an economy that still hasn't fully recovered. And many people are still using credit cards just to cover the basics. But here's what I tell people I work with. If your paycheck disappears into minimum payments and the balance barely moves, that's not a budgeting failure. It's a signal that you need a different approach. It doesn't mean you failed. It means the math isn't working out in your favor, but there are tools that can help. The good news, once you recognize it, you can actually start exploring tools like a debt consolidation loan that might actually help you move forward. A debt consolidation loan sounds simple. One payment, lower interest rate, done. But there is a catch that most people miss. There are 2 types of debt consolidation loans, secured and unsecured. And the one you choose changes your interest rate, your risk, and what happens if you can't keep up with payments. A secured loan means you put up collateral, like your home or your car. You will get a lower interest rate, but if you can't make payments, the lender takes that asset. An unsecured loan doesn't require collateral. You'll pay a higher interest rate, but even that might be less than what your credit cards charge right now. Here's what I've seen over 20 years. The people who are successful look beyond the interest rate and understand the real cost of each option. And that starts with finding a lender you can trust. Some debt consolidation companies charge fees just for paying your loan off early, meaning you do the responsible thing and they charge you for it. Here's what to look for. First, check the APR, not just the interest rate. The APR includes fees, so it shows the true cost of borrowing. Second, ask about prepayment fees. If they charge you for paying off your debt faster, walk away. Third, read the reviews and look for real experiences. Were questions answered? Were there any surprises? And fourth, check the customer service. Look for a company that's transparent and has real people available by phone or chat whenever you have a question. Look, I've helped many people through this, and the ones who compare options almost always end up in a better spot. Debt settlement might be the answer if you can't qualify for a consolidation loan or if the payments still feel out of reach. Debt settlement means negotiating with your creditors to pay less than what you owe, sometimes significantly less. The amount depends on your situation and your creditors. It does come with some trade-offs, however. It will likely affect your credit while you're in the program, and it takes time, sometimes a few years, but for the right person, it works. And for people who don't qualify for consolidation or can't keep up with the payments, it's a real path forward. The key is working with a reputable company that doesn't charge settlement fees until they've actually settled your debt. That's the law, and that's also how you know you're working with someone legit. Michigan debt settlement isn't for everyone, but it doesn't mean you're out of options. So if your credit cards are eating your paycheck and the balances aren't budging, that's not a personal failure. It's a sign that you need a different strategy. And the right path starts with understanding your real options. Now, if this helped, hit subscribe and tap the bell so you don't miss what's coming next. And if debt settlement seems like it might be the right fit, head over to freedomdebtrelief.com for a free evaluation. No pressure, just real answers. I'll see you in the next one.